Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Sugar and Fiery Moon. Here to do the weekend vibe reading. As you guys know, it isn't tied to any specific zodiac sign. This is for all signs and it is a general reading. So as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Know that time is fluid, so this could be something that you already went through, something that may be to come, or something you're presently going through right now. I am going to be jumping right in and starting with the Chakra Wisdom Oracle, just to see what's going on. We do have the moon currently in Cancer, and Mars is transiting into Leo today. Otherwise, we still have the Sun in Gemini, Mercury is retrograde in Gemini, Jupiter is in Pisces, along with Neptune. Saturn is retrograde in Aquarius. Uranus is in Taurus, Pluto is in Capricorn, and that is retrograde as well. So there is a lot of energy at play right now. I'm not sure which video I said it in, but I am going to be digging more into each aspects, as I learned them and, introduce them onto the channel. We'll see. You guys will hear it when I add it onto the channel. But other than that, let's see what's going on in regards to the collective for the weekend. What messages do we need in regards to the energy for the weekend? What's going on with the collective? What messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, and understanding do we need for the weekend? What's going on? So, bottom of the deck we have forgiveness. And this energy came up in, today's daily oracle message that I did. That forgiveness energy. So whether this is you seeking forgiveness or, someone seeking forgiveness from you, with release up under it, I just feel like, this may be something, that's burdening you. Whether you feel you'll be granted forgiveness, but with the release card here is telling me that, you need to kind of just like, in a way, just let it go. And, allow whatever is going to happen to happen. Like I always say, the forgiveness is, we've been taught that it's for the other person, but it's really for you. So it's like you just need to, forgive yourself and stop. It's like you're almost, like I feel an overanalyzation with this release here. And needing to just, let it go, because what you don't see is that, with the miracle card up under that, is that it, this is almost like my, how can I put it, like a divine timing card for this deck. Like, you're not even seeing, it may not even be what you feared, because maybe you are feeling, a sense of rejection, feeling like you won't be forgiven for something, but it's almost like with quest up under that, you know, it's part of the journey. Just let it, just have faith, you know. But firstly, if you're the one that's seeking forgiveness, you know, forgive yourself first. Forgive yourself. And just like, even with the release card, I feel like just surrender it. But let's see what's coming, what comes out. I'm leaving the forgiveness card out. Let's see what comes out. What messages do we need in regards to the weekend? What messages do we need in regards to the weekend? So we have our expansion, impartiality, and instinct and mysticism. Here, at the bottom of the deck, we have growth, with trickery and soulmate. So what I'm feeling is, for some of you know, this bottom of the deck energy, growth, trickery, and soulmate. You could have been dealing with a soulmate, you know, energy that was very like, or this could have been you and how someone was seeing you, because I feel like this is past energy. Whether this trickster energy was you or someone else, it seems to me like there's been, you know, growth from that energy. With bittersweet up under soulmate, either you could have walked away from them or they could have walked away from you. So, you know, the situation was bittersweet, but there was still a lot of passion, you know, that you may have held for them or they've held for you. But if this was, you know, the trickster energy was something that you were in, it's like that's what you may be seeking forgiveness for, because, you know, like the cards do show here, like you have grown. You know, the growth is there. Or you're taking this time to, you know, step into this opportunity for growth, you know, out of this. This is almost like a very childish, you know, yes, it says trickery, but it is like a trickster, manipulator, you know, almost self-serving energy. But with growth here, it's like you're going to have the opportunity, I feel, because with growth at the bottom of the deck and then expansion, to like almost, I feel an energy of show and prove, you know. Like you're going to have to, you know, actually show the growth, you know. Because with impartiality coming out directly up under forgiveness, it's like you're just, like you want the situation to grow, but it's like you're more focused on the forgiveness portion, like whether you'll be forgiven or, you know, them you. Take it how it resonates. But with instinct and mysticism here, you know, the instinct is kind of like the intuition, but mysticism, you know, it kind of gives me like, you know, moon energy in a way, like the unknown. And it's, you know, for me, what I'm feeling is that there may be some fear of, you know, not knowing what may happen in the situation, but it's also telling me like, allow your instincts to, you know, guide you. What you're feeling. What are you feeling? You know? Because it's like the way instinct is looking at, you know, this impartiality coming out up under the forgiveness card. It's like, it's almost like you just want to rush to, you know, make a decision, or, you know, rush to like almost force this forgiveness. But it's, you know, with the expansion card, it's like, you know, just like kind of allow time to do its thing in, you know, whatever situation this is. But it seems to me like the opportunity, you know, will present itself. But, you know, like they say, like the best apology is, you know, change behavior. So you can, you know, want forgiveness for something, or they may want forgiveness from you, but you have to, you know, like I always say, first forgive yourself, but then also, like, you have to show that you're worthy of that forgiveness. You can't just, you know, say it and then, you know, everything's okay, is how I feel. Whether that's, you know, giving or receiving an apology, or, you know. But we're just going to break this down really quick and see, you know, what's going on in regards to the energy and the spread. What's going on for the collective? Because it's almost like your instincts too. Ooh, excuse me. With the way that, you know, your instincts are pointed away from this energy, it's saying, like, truthfully, if you've had growth out of this energy, out of this trickery energy, like, refrain from, you know, still keeping yourself hidden. Like, don't try to, you know, still, like, cloak that energy. If this isn't true, if you truly, you know, have grown from this energy, there would be no need for you to still try to, you know, cover up or hide something in this mysticism. Like, cloak yourself. Let's see. What's going on in regards to this energy and spread? Going on for the collective in regards to this energy. One more. Alright, so bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Pentacles, which speaks to, you know, that new, you know, foundation, a new offer, a new opportunity that is here for you. And, you know, you may not see it at the Two of Wands, but it's like you could be, you know, setting your intentions, you know, towards, you know, wanting this new, you know, beginning, whatever it is. Normally it's a new stable beginning, so it could be a new job, new, you know, relationship, just, you know, the opportunity for making something almost real or practical or tangible. But what you're looking at is, you know, is the Ten of Wands. So you're at the two, and it's like, you know, some people see the Two of Wands as a crossroads also. And you're like, you know, looking one way, all you could see is like the burden of a situation that you may be in. And, you know, behind you is this Ace of Pentacles. But with the Death card here, it's like there's a need for, you know, a transformation, which would be this here. Or you've had this transformation, you know, and you're seeing that you need to, you know, whatever you're holding on to, whatever situation you may currently be in, you know, you're seeing it as a burden. That there's a need for, you know, transformation with the Death card. And also, you know, with the Three of Swords here, a need to heal. And it's like, again, with the High Priestess, your intuition, this instinct card is telling you know, there's a, you know, to allow this transformation to come in and, you know, heal whatever past heartbreak, pain, upsets, disappointments with this Three of Swords here. Because maybe this Three of Swords is what had you, you know, in that trickster energy. Let's see, why is forgiveness here? Tell me about forgiveness. Too many. Why is forgiveness here? Too many. Give me less cards, please. So we have the Four of Pentacles, which means, like I said, I feel like you may be, you know, either holding back or holding on to the fact of whether you'll be forgiven or not. But like I said, there is, you know, with the Page of Cups here, either an apology coming in or out. And it's like you almost, like, I feel worried off of this Four of Pentacles, because it's like you're worried if you come in and give this apology, like, and be vulnerable and open yourself up, will you be, you know, forgiven? Or will it be like, is it better for me to just hold this, you know, hold it back? And that also speaks to you, you know, this impartiality energy of, you know, you can't decide what do you want to, like, which way you want to go. But it's clear that you, like, you're in awareness of what you know and what you feel with the King of Swords and the King of Cups here, which is a masculine energy. So it's like you're sure, maybe you're sure of how you feel about, you know, this person, place, or thing, but you're just, you know, afraid to, you know, open up and show that emotion. Because the King of Swords is first. So maybe that's what you show on the outside, the King of Swords energy, but on the inside, you're the King of Cups. Give me one more for forgiveness. Yeah. This could be, you know, with the Two of Cups here, it could be in regards to a connection. You know, it doesn't have to be romantic. This could be going on between friends. It could be going on between, you know, family members, siblings, you know, just place it how it resonates. But whatever, you're looking to be forgiven for, or them, it's like you're holding back. And it could be due to, fear. With the Eight of Swords. But this is, self-imposed fear. This is your thoughts getting the best of you. And it's like with the Four of Swords up under that, there's another Four of Swords at play. So it's like you're not sure, do you, how to heal from the situation, number one, to bring in, some clarity for you. But also it's like you're trying to, maybe even come up with a plan, but it's like you can't see your way forward, or, you're refusing to open up, like you don't want to be vulnerable. What's expansion? Oh, that's a lot of cards for expansion. So we have the Page of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Chariot. So with the Page of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, it's like you're aware, like I said, you showed up as the King of Swords earlier. You're aware that, like, you want this situation to grow. And you're ready to, like, almost put in the work and move it forward. Whatever, this is. The potential for growth is there. You may even have, be seeing that now, you're ready to invest almost in that, that Ace of Pentacles. Like you're very focused on that Ace of Pentacles. And some of you guys, this could be work. As well. Where maybe you've been in a job for a while, and, you may not want to tell someone, that you're leaving to go for, an opportunity that'll allow you to, open up. Or some of you could even be looking for work with the Page of Swords, looking for something that will help you, expand, whether that's your money or just you as a person. And with Justice at the bottom, look, it's like it's the right thing, to do. The decision is almost yours. And we have that Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So it's like the opportunity is there. You just have to, really just go after it. What's impartiality? What's impartiality? So we have the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Cups, which speaks, this impartiality is like, if this is in regards to like another person or a connection, you may be feeling like emotionally confused. But, you know, this person, you know, place or thing could be, you know, what makes you happy. And from the 7 to the 9 is the 2 of Cups. Or, you know, it's like, do, you know, you could be being impartial. Like, do I want to, you know, explore my options or go with what makes me happy? And that could be the same, you know, for work as well. And it's like you're weighing your options out with this 2 of Pentacles. And it's like I said, do I go for my happiness or as the Hanged Man? You know, for one, the Hanged Man could be you may need to see it from a different perspective. Or just you feel like maybe you need to stay, you know, stuck in it. You know, maybe, you know, it's something that, you know, you've been in for a while, especially if it's in regards to a job. And it's like you're struggling with finding, you know, with deciding on whether it's just something that you do or is it something that you love. Or this could be a you know, a relationship as well. But whatever it is, it's like the 10 of Wands is here again, and it's like deep down, you know, it's, you know, becoming a burden for you. And it's like you're almost seeking this transformation out. But it's almost like you're worried that, you know, you're gonna, if it's a relationship, like if you leave this relationship, you know, you're just gonna get hurt again. Or if you leave this job, it's just gonna lead to, you know, more, it's gonna hurt more than, you know, help you. But if you're already at the 10 of Wands, the only thing that you can do is drop it, and the 10 leads to an ace. It'll be a new beginning. But it is going to require, you know, a transformation on your part. So let's look at instinct and mysticism. Tell me about instinct and mysticism. Because this is here. It's like also with the 8 of Pentacles. It's like, you know that you're a hard worker. Because at the 8 of Pentacles, you built up the 7. And you're working on, like, it's almost like this is the one that, you know, you really want. Like, you know that you can, you know, go for more. And, you know, you want to move forward. You want to grow. You want to expand. But it's like either this Page of Swords is, you know, someone could be blocking you from that. Like you're in a job where, you know, there is room for growth, but maybe you're lacking a skill. This has come up before. Tell me about instinct and mysticism. Instinct and mysticism. Okay, so your instinct and mysticism. We have the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, which the 8 always leads to the 10. So it's like your instinct is telling you to just like go ahead and walk away. Like go on this new path, because the 8 of Cups could also be like, you know, a spiritual path, or, you know, heading out. Because like I said, that for your happiness, the 8 always leads to the 10. And your instinct could be telling you to just go ahead and do it, but you're afraid with this mysticism card. It's almost like you're afraid of leaving things behind to go for your happiness. But what you're not realizing is that, you know, that Ace of Cups is coming in, because we have the 9 to the 8 is the Ace. There's gonna be, you know, you're not gonna lack a cup. You're gonna get to your 10 of Cups either way you go. Like, how can I word it? Like, the key is it's not either way you go. It's by choosing what makes you happy. You're going to get to your 10 of Cups, whether that's walking away from a job, walking away from a relationship, you know, whatever it is, walking away from a friendship. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be met. It's almost like you feel like you're gonna lack something. But see, with this crow up here on the Hangman, that's showing me if you stay stuck, that crow is gonna, you know, get that pentacle. It's gonna like, you're gonna miss the opportunity if you keep staying stagnant. Give me one more for instinct and mysticism. Because we have the 8 of Swords, which is, like I said, it's your thoughts that are doing this to you. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. Like I said, you're going to miss this opportunity of your 10 of Pentacles and your 10 of Cups by allowing your mind to get the best of you. Sitting in this self-imposed prison, feeling like, you know, you don't have, you know, options, and the option would be for you to just follow your happiness, go with what makes you happy. Because who's to say, like, exploring your options, you know, there's different stuff in every cup. Some good, some bad stuff, some things you don't even want. So are you gonna risk, you know, like rolling the dice, or, you know, just going for what you already know makes you happy? Because the 9 of Cups mean that you already know what your wish fulfillment is, and that's self-fulfillment. And it's like you have to, you know, get more confident as this Queen of Wands energy. Step into your power and know that even, you know, you can't, it's almost like you're dwelling on things that didn't work out. So that's giving you, you know, that's why you're lacking the confidence with the 5 of Cups and the Queen of Wands. But if you know, how can I put it? It's almost like with the 3 of Pentacles, like if you get solid in what you feel, because it is, you know, Pentacles, and knowing, if you know what you want and, you know, start working on it, you know, because the 3 of Pentacles is already up there. You already know, you know, basically have the foundation already set within, you know, the 3 of Pentacles represents, you know, starting a foundation. You're already working on the 4th down here. So that's just, you know, putting the plan into action. And once you do that, you have the Wheel of Fortune. You know, doing, you know, the wheel is going to turn in your favor. It'll be like the start of a whole new cycle. And it's almost like with the Seven of Swords, like the only way, like, you're gonna do this, because people can see the Seven of Swords as being manipulation and, you know, deceit and all of that, but it is like, how can I put, like, a self-serving energy, and that's not bad to, like, put yourself first. You know, it's like doing what's best for you, which would lead you to that new beginning. Or this is you always, you know, by you lacking confidence, you don't ever get to the Four of Pentacles, which is, you know, setting that foundation. You know, you end up self-sabotaging your new start because you always run back to the past with the Six of Cups. You know, you let past feelings come creep in. And that leads to this energy of the Five of Cups. You lacking confidence, you know, y'all know the Five of Cups is my crying over spilled milk. Nobody wants to clean up, you know, spilled milk, for real. Especially if you just sitting there and you know, it's already spilled. Just clean it up and get on, because you still got two cups that you're not seeing. This goes for anything that has basically, because what I feel like is whatever you're in has ran its course. Whether that be a relationship, a job, anything, if you know, it's time for you to begin a new cycle. And in order for you to do that, you have to, you know, you can't bring everything from the old cycle into a new cycle. That would just be, you know, an oxymoron in a way. But let's see what the guidance or advice is. It's almost like you feel guilty for leaving a job or a person, you know, with that forgiveness is what I'm feeling too. So you're like, don't feel guilty. You're doing what's best for you. And whether your boss doesn't like it, or, you know, this you know, if it's a breakup with somebody, it's like you're doing what's best for you. Let's see what the guidance or advice is. Because also, the Hanged Man could be looked at as a sacrifice as well. And it's like, that's your, am I going to sacrifice myself for this job or this relationship? Or am I going to go after what makes me happy? Because what makes you happy is what brings this in. And in order for you to get to the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Cups comes first. Ooh. You have to walk away from past things that are not serving you. That's how I'm feeling this too. Like, you know, to sacrifice yourself and stay in it and miss the opportunity. or go for what you know, what makes you happy. One more. And the bottom of the deck says, turn away. And up under that, we have ask for help. So, you may need to just, in order for this new cycle to begin for you, you may have to, turn away from some things. And, you can ask for help. But you'll be dropping that burden, which will make you lighter. And it'll be healing for you as well. Let's see what comes out. What's the message? What's the guidance or advice in regards to the collective for this weekend? What's the guidance or advice? So we have recognition, which is, you realizing that, your happiness comes first, and realizing that for some of you, in order for this recognition, this is almost like recognition of the self, but in order to rectify this situation is recognizing that you need to break free. But be patient with yourself. With the patience card. Because you're going to come into more, you're going to be met with, more loving connections, even though this says friendships, it is, it could be in regards to a friendship for some of you. But relationships in general, it's going to allow for more space to come in, and don't feel like, just have some patience. It may be a time period where you just have to, sit alone or be alone for a second, and that's fine. But it is gonna align you with this energy of, being supported and aligned with, true connections, which is this here. And you always, feeling guilty about things of the past is what keeps you from, having these true connections. So, yes. I love it. So that is the weekend read, guys. So really, this weekend, for some of you may be breaking free. And it's going to lead you to, your own happiness. Yes, the unknown is scary because you don't know. But it leads to some beautiful things. It does. You don't know what's on the other side until you go there. So with that being said, I thank you for tuning in with me. I hope everyone has a safe and positive weekend. And I will see you guys all on the next one. All right, later.